I just got to find like, what is it I need to do? And I said, yeah, I need to put beats together to give to people, but not just beats. I'm not just a producer. I want to like produce, not just a beat maker. I want to production it, hear the vibes, and put the chorus on it.
Create records.
Yeah, create records. So that's what I was doing from early. Then I found this guy called Vanguard while I was sleeping in the studio. Because what I would do is sleep in the studio. Because my mom kicked me out, nowhere to live. Sleep in the studio. While I was sleeping in the studio, the boss of the studio go, "What you doing in there?" Because I'd be in the kitchen every time. I'd say, "No, I'm working with one of them." You know what I'm saying? And Michael Million's a part of my story as well. So you know the DJ Michael Million, he done a lot for my album and stuff like that. But anyway, so I was there at the complex working, you know what I'm saying, there all the time, and I met a guy called Vanguard. And when I met Vanguard, obviously this time I'm in tune with Dizzee Rascal and Nick, which is his manager, and we're kicking it from a long time. When I went to Vanguard, I said to Nick said, well, I'm billing this kid, I'm making an album for this guy, which is Dizzee. That time Wiley is gone from them time there. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna make a tune for this kid. I just had this vision, just a rascal in my head. And I just said, you know what? If we do that and make the beatbox, because I always used to beatbox my rhythm. And I said, bruv, and I'm gonna say just a rascal. I was gonna ask you, is that you on the chorus on the record? Because I was looking at that. I always knew you produced that record or co-produced it, but I was looking on the Wikipedia, and on the Wikipedia page it says featuring Taz. So I was like, okay, he's on the record. So we made that, and then when we gave it to Nick, which is Dizzee Rascal's manager, he got it, and he said, yeah, immediately, I'm having this. I don't think Dizzee got the record at first, but his obviously managers, they go, listen, mate, that's the one. We got it, and then my guy was he had no money, the producer I was working with, because when I told him about doing it, he said, I don't want to. Vanguard's a Norwegian guy, so he's very angry. He was angry in the studio.
I didn't even know Norwegians was angry.
He was angry, bro. He was, you know, like when somebody, them years was mad. You know, like when somebody's under their computer every day, and you just go to them and they ain't got the energy you got. They just got, fucking you again. And I swear. They were like, you again. What do you want, mate? And I said, listen, I can make this record with you, bro. We're going to get money in it. I just always had that vision in my head, that money, I'm going to get it. So he done it, and he said, I don't believe he's going nowhere, but go on, let's do it. So we done it, gave it to Nick. Nick came back with the papers, said, I'm signing this off. And then when we signed it off, he just came straight like that. And then give it 5 weeks, I'm here. Simtex called my phone from Def Jam UK. Told me, do I want to meet 50 Cent? Do I want to come to some tours with him? So I started to go tour with him because I was back at this stage. And big up Simtex. Gave me dope. Straight. You know what I'm saying? I holded his bags or whatever.
When he was doing the 50 Cent?
No, you know, like on some of the shows.
Okay. When Semtex was on tour with 50 Cent.
Not on tour with 50 Cent, just doing shows anyway. Shows general, just doing shows anyway. He hooked me up. He was always just like, yo, here's a 90. Here's a thing. I was like, right, okay, I'm broke at this time. You know how it was in London.
Well, so he used to run the street team at the time, probably as well. I remember a lot of people coming through that street team. With Semtex sometimes.
You know, then he said, you know what, I want this kid to get some money. So he gave me my first Ashanti remix. Apart from, so Just the Rascal's been signed. We've got some money in our pockets now. And then he gave me the first Ashanti remix, knocked that out. Then he went, do you want another one? And I said, yeah. And they paid me immediately. You know, like back in the record companies, sometimes they won't pay you. Take all invoice. If you do invoice.
There's another remix for Ashanti.
Yeah, I done a.
Which is the first one you did? Her first record.
Rock with you. Wanna rock with you?
No. I did a Ashanti remix.
And I done Ooh Baby.
Her first record.
Wanna rock with you? I done that remix. Sick. Anyway, they gave me that. Got paid about $3,000 for that. Gave me another one. Got paid immediately. So my pockets, and then I was just getting confident. It was an accident, you know, bro. I got confident and I started saying, I can make an album, man. So I just started to spit.
So was you rapping on those remixes or you produced them?
I'm a co-producer. So I work with an engineer and I get the sound out. It still don't take nothing from me as a producer.
Of course.
I just get the sound out. I work with certain special engineers. In fact, 90% of producers in America, you see, they
that's how they do it.
But people say, "Oh, producer." No, I'm not. I don't play everything, and I don't use all the machine. But once I get my head around it and get a guy with an engineer who's around me, we'll have a banger.
Sick.
So especially when I beatbox everything before I think it, because sometimes it's hard to explain. And Vanguard was my guy.